All right, so here are my thoughts. Here are my thoughts. The guests seem to be donating quite a bit towards our little space garden at the moment, and I would really love if they could kind of carry on along that path, even if they have gone ahead and decided that apparently one of the most interesting things they could possibly discover is a moon boot. I really don't have words about that. I really don't. I mean, I guess I could come up with words. I can kind of, I feel like I would need to chew on a thesaurus for a little while before I could really fully express the fact that out of everything we have, including sea monsters and oh, okay, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, little nigiri fish. I am so grateful that we've decided that we're going fishing for our salvation, fishing for luck. Hopefully they'll decide to have even more babies soon and we'll be able to continue to fish our way out of trouble. But let's think about this. If we have a ton of donations, like $4,000 worth of donations just hanging out in here, and we have so many security officers, because why else do we have so much money disappearing all the time? I do like the fact that like our robotic security officers, we don't really have to worry about paying, but don't tell the other security officers that, or else I think it's going to make them feel a little bit nervous. And also Tinkerer Tyrant, let's increase your pay just a little bit so you maybe feel a bit happier about, you know, the situation you're in. And you know what? I'm going to take you off of everything except for workshop, because I would love to get this workshopping a little faster. You know, you think that the workshop, you know what? We'll even name it after you. Tinkerer's shop, or like Tinkerer's, Tinkerer's trinkets, Tinkerer's scrap heap. You know what? That's kind of hilarious. And we have gotten 25% workshop power going on over here. So I'm hoping that might be enough to help us out when it comes to going ahead and drilling through some of the locations we need to deal with and tending to our robo security guards, who I'm hoping can help us collect donations a little faster. But if we're going to do that, we do need to charge the robots a little more efficiently, I think. And we did actually manage to go ahead and, oh well, we've really expanded our labyrinth quite a bit. And we found the charge labs recently. It's underneath the gold mine, which I still kind of need to process the fact that we have a gold mine. That's kind of wow. We'll deal with that in just a minute. But in the charge labs, we do have a pile of mysteries to discover and perks and a workshop project. Bungle Tech had prepared for a major commercial rollout of their robots, even prototyping huge charging stations they hope would open across town in Two Point County. Sadly, even a single station would have caused a historic surge and mass power outages. All right. Maybe someplace that could cause some problems, and it's definitely someplace where we need to be careful about chemical combustion, apparently. I will equip our cave biologist Tickle Tipson with I guess a hazmat suit. And we're gonna send our cave biologist off to go and explore the charge lab to see if that can help us out with getting better charge stations. Oh my gosh, our money, where did our money go? Our money, oh don't you know? But yes, welcome back everyone. Whoa, it's chaos over here. Also, this RoboCharge station is about to go ahead and like blow up, and we still have Sprocket and some of our other robots sort of like falling to pieces. Do I happen to have a science expert who can come and fix this machine before it starts trying to blow up on us? We have Eureka, Lord Thunder. Why don't we have you? Okay, it's on fire now, so that's not gonna work, Eureka. And do we have Yay, firefighter for Campia! Now that I'm not kind of starving you to death and not giving you anything to drink, you're actually able to go ahead and help put the fires out. I'm really grateful for that. But hang in there, friends. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we are going to grab, how about Eureka Lord Thunder, who's afraid of the robot overlords. Oh, wow, that's really scary. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on in the electrolyte spa with the robotic overlords, because I thought Weep Whoop was supposed to be helping us out with like repairing the haywire robots. We have a haywire robot, don't we? Like over here with Servo 1.0, but Servo 1.0 doesn't seem to be able to like fix itself unless, like, can I put it in? Do I take the servo to, let's see. Look, you've got to fix our servo. Or else what else do I do with him? Do I like isolate him? Oh my gosh. You guys, do I need to, okay. This is gonna make me feel really bad. I'll never forget you, boss, unless they reset me. I don't want to get rid of our first robot, but they're going haywire. Okay, out of desperation, out of sheer desperation, here's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to go ahead, and I'm going to try to take my haywire robot. I'm going to try to take my... Okay, if you need to recharge, you recharge, but we're going to put one of our 2 haywire robots away. Also, we just had the expedition to the charge labs come back. Good job, cave biologist Tickle Tipson. I guess getting to the bottom of our haywire robots one way or another is sort of something we really need to do. And robo staff are at their least efficient when they're low on energy. So a place that's serious about its robots can't be sharing around a charger, charging multiple robots at once and make queuing for power a thing of the past. Well, I've been really careful on how many robots we have, so that hasn't really been an issue of late. However, better to be safe than sorry. I sometimes say when I remember that I sure am very sorry when I'm not safe. Let's see what we have. Our water dragons. I could really use a pristine water dragon specimen at some point soon. Now that one of our haywire robots is isolated, do we have, I think we have another haywire robot over here. Why is our robo security guard not fixing the haywire robot? Because you would think that would be, Sprocket is out of order. Sprocket, okay, we're gonna try to save Servo, but Sprocket, we're gonna have to hold on to. Also, it's a golden molar heist, no! Oh my gosh. Okay, but is everybody still freaked out about robot overlords now? No, they're doing okay. And we're also earning a little bit of money, though I'm not happy about the whole like being targeted thing. All right, so what the heck? That's not crystal moss. Also, where's my guard? This is the moment when I'm like, where's my security now? We need, okay, that's it. We definitely need to go ahead. We definitely need to sort, no, don't collect donations. Why do you have fondue shoes? You need a treatment for some injuries. And I need, good, the molars are being arrested. Rare plant guardian, Haley, you're amazing. Also, more of my stuff's on fire, and apparently we have thieves in here. Where did my security guard go? Oh my gosh. Okay, criminal pursuit, please. Where's pursuit? Get him. He's right over here. Get him. Where are you going? Why are you running? Where are you going? Weep whoop. Weep whoop. Weep whoop. Are you getting the thief? How did the Servo 1.0 break out? Oh my gosh. Servo 1.0, I'm so sorry, but I had to do it. Oh, you guys, I'm so sad about that, but also it was freaking everyone out, and now everything's on fire again because apparently people will not will not take care of themselves when there is a robot overlord issue going on. Oh my word. Okay. Now, we have an offer for our alternative yesterday fossil. I'm turning it down because although I'm sure there are many people out there right now who are saying, no, hand over your good stuff, Siri, because trust me, you're not doing well. You I think you've got like a fever perhaps of some kind, a fever of chaos. You've got the chaos bumps and you really need to just step away from all of your nice pristine exhibits and just let some of the professionals tend to them. And to that, I am going to say no. I just kind of flop over. Okay, deep breaths. All right, I think we can make some more security robots to kind of handle collecting things. What do they need to collect? Well, we are working on a spa area that I'm hoping is going to help us out with being able to possibly show off some lava lamps and very nice tropical fish. And they might be rare enough and pretty enough that we could get quite a bit of attention from some of the, we're gonna scan. Okay, that's an unaffordable expedition. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's think this through. Space. My solution is space, because apparently going all the way to the blue cheese moon, even if, okay, it's fondue season, why does it have to be fondue season? It is literally fondue season. Do I need to go to Gibbon Moon 1? The space gibbons have their own kinds of ice sports that make ours look embarrassingly tame. And Gibbon Moon 2? The dry patch of the Simian system, the space gibbons take advantage of the conditions and ride all sorts of vehicles at speeds we can't condone. Am I going to be building a roller coaster? Is this really, oh my gosh. Is this really how this is gonna work out? Am I potentially going to be building a roller coaster? Because that's kind of amazing and majorly concerning to some degree. Somehow we're able to go out, go for it. Go for it. If I'm going to build space gibbon roller coasters, at this stage, I might as well embrace this chaos and we'll just go for it. Why not? Why not? Should we go back over to the Spoony Dunes and collect more things from there? We do have some more ancient inventions at Hermit Hills. All right. I will collect myself. I know I'm getting a little bit, well, it's been a lot. Let's just put it that way. There's prehistory and mysteries and fossils. Great Midge Ridge. You would think the heat and humidity would be a welcome distraction from the fact the path is blocked, but unfortunately it's not. That's going to be a little expensive too. Are we going to end up making just a giant patch of prickle pears again? We're going to need the antique archives at some point. So let's actually go ahead and once again, we're going to send our cave biologist Tickle Tipson down to go and try to gather up some of the, oh wait, you know what? I don't think it needs to be pristine right this second because it's actually, we have to collect multiple pieces of the Jab Maestro and the flying machine. And as we build those pieces, I think is what makes it pristine. So it's time to finally teach, how about Eureka Lillian? You are going to learn how to drive a minecart. Wait, maybe that's why we're going to the Gibbon Moon, because we're going to learn how to drive a minecart, and we're going to learn how to go really fast, zooming fast, into like Donkey Kong and mine carts and going deep into the caves. I have not lost it. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Everything is fine. We're going to train this staff member in pilot wings so that they can ride the mine carts of the space gibbons even faster down to gather up some of the ancient pieces of technology that we're going to put on display so that then we can go ahead and we can be able to venture deeper into our robot labs so that we can build a spa that may or may not have the ghost of a famous artist. That does sound ridiculous. That sounds really concerning. That sounds like the more words I keep adding to that, the more it really like, oh, Siri, are you sure you're feeling okay there? I don't know about this. Let's see. Let's put a built-in speaker at the beautification beam 3. I don't think it has enough attraction because this is a terrifying empty room with a decoration rating of 0. But we're gonna build up to it. And then I do want to have, because our space exhibit is so popular, I do want to make it so that we can have we'll go ahead and sell one of our little fish. And I'm going to get at least one of our security guards, of which we apparently have a bazillion and a half. Anti-piracy guard Voskri. I'm going to have you, I believe. Are you already assigned to a zone? Because we have the space garden. And let's have... You are not assigned to anywhere in particular. I'm going to assign you to the space garden. And Olympic runner Charcoal Fox. Are you chasing someone? You are in pursuit of one of the golden molar people. You are chasing them like across the world. There you go. I think that you have just earned yourself the ability to, after you're done with that, Olympic runner Charcoal Fox, I will go ahead and I will give you some training on the track team. You've earned a position on the track team with that kind of dedication. And the nigiri fish, I'm so proud of them. And the botany inspection is coming. I feel like if you opened up the office at the museum, and you know, like my office, it would just be this gigantic pile of stuff just piled to the ceilings and then some. And if you peered in and kind of very nervously peeked at me, it would just be me smiling into space. And not everything isn't lit on fire, mind you. You know, it's not like that meme. Instead, it's filled with a bunch of mutant pears that have slimes, possibly from our Slime Rancher adventures, glittering with the electric buzz of what possibly is either our electric zapper sea monsters or a Pikachu. Right. So, let's see if we can go ahead and we can really focus on a good way to get in here and make things happen. Gibbon Moon 1's expedition is still out for the count. We're going to send off our botanist for a ye olde good reliable eyeball bushes because I just know, no pun intended, but I just know that it's somewhere that they can go and they can do pretty good at just darting out, grabbing some eyeballs, coming back. Let's see, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have aquarium restoration on all of you guys is kind of a lot right now. Hopefully that's not going to cause too many issues. But we'll just pile up the eyeball bushes. We've got a little bit of money right now. So let's use that money to... Do we have that robot charging? Oh, the workstation can be upgraded. Okay, let's upgrade the workstation. I can't believe we haven't already upgraded it. And then... Do we want to go ahead and plan for some expanding? And then let's... How do I want to lure people in and make this more spa-like? Let's make this a little less terrifyingly hollow and creepy. And we'll try to vary this area up. We'll try to, oh, a map is definitely needed. Look, if you're already all the way out here, I feel like you need a map. And I kind of love the idea that this is like a little brochure where you can come over and you can get a brochure to explain how the spa works. And look at that, just as we run out of cash, Gibbon Moon 1's first expedition is back, though unfortunately our cactus juicer, tasting the rain glow, you appear to have a broken face from the slippery ice. I'm so sorry. But you did find a space anemone. Space juicer increases food and drink. And we need to turn it on with circle, square, circle, dot, dot, square, circle, dot. I just scared the guinea pigs so badly. This space anemone is not currently understood. It may have a deeper meaning, purpose, or function, but we're not the people to ask. Yes. Do we have circle, square, circle located here? We have circle. We have triangle. We have circle. Do we have square? Do we have a square located in here? I think somewhere in here is a square. I'm not exactly sure where is the square, but I think we might have a square. So let's actually go ahead. No, we have one circle. Okay, so we need... So we need a circle, square, circle to make it work. There's just so hilarious to me how there's just so much stuff. And so then I'm over here just like circle, circle, square, circle, circle, square. No wonder the guinea pigs are like, oh, someone help us. She's absolutely lost it. All right. But I'm excited because that is food and drink and another beautiful Pika Lily pad that we can put away into our pockets. We'll go ahead. We're going to sell this sucker. Well, it's not really I don't know if they actually have suckers, but you know, Pika Lily pads. We're going to dive back into space for what I'm hoping will be circle, circle, square. So circle, circle, square. I haven't lost it. Everything's fine. We're all good. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Tinkerer Duck Pain, let's go out there. Let's go ahead. Let's go look for circles. Let's go look for squares. If we're gonna have to keep them, we might as well make sure they're really nice quality. So please bring back a good quality one. And I have hope. I have hope that we will be able to make this work because now we're no longer absolutely terrified out of our mind from all of the robots doing a hostile takeover of robot overlords. That was probably a little much. I'm beginning to start to come up with some ideas over how we might be able to decorate this area. Cactus Guide, Kit Kat Nat, I'm so glad that you're able to be here at this spot. We will go ahead and give you a little bit more training as soon as we have the maps sold. I love how the maps are so popular. And we're even going to come in and Cactus Guide, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try. We've run out of money, so I can't try what I was about to try, but I was going to even try to go ahead and make this place look a little nicer by sort of separating the layout some so that maybe there's, you know, a little bit of a wall here, and then maybe we had a little bit of a divider here, and I was gonna make it so that you could be like, ooh, ah, like, eh, okay, not ooh, ah, eh. That wasn't really part of the plan. It's just, okay. All right, this isn't quite working out the way I thought it would. But I'm glad that our janitor's on it. And look, the botany archway. Isn't that appropriate to some level for the idea of going to a relaxing spa area? At least it is to me. And oh boy. All right. Well, that wasn't. Okay, that wasn't quite part of the plan, and now I apparently need to like move some things around. Oh geez. All right. Nope. My mirror, or not my mirror, my maps. But this is kind of what I was thinking, like a nice little botany pathway to kind of make a divider. And actually, we could even remove these wall pieces, these big wall pieces, I think. Can I do this? And then can I, wait, no, I want the divider for the botany pathway to stay. And then we're going to divide the room like so, like with these nice little glass panes instead. Can I do that? And then people go through that direction? Maybe? And all right, this is where Siri wrestles with a wall for the first time. Really? But we're following the truth that we have always sought to live by, which is to not be afraid of our own curiosity and our own experimental efforts, no matter how terrifying those efforts might be at times and in places. There's also the simple green panel. I really think that we probably need something more like the marble panels for our spa area, just to be able to clean up the explosives a little bit like easier. And we'll make the entrance maybe a nice, okay, I really need to make sure that the spa point 2 stops catching on fire. Maybe we'll take care of that soon. Maybe that'll be kind of among our priorities that we'll try to attend to shortly. And then this mottled green is actually quite nice, and the museum has been vandalized. Where's security? Well, you see, our security robots are currently engaged in okay, that's on fire, all right. Oh, that's, I think we've lost the spa point too. Yeah. You open up the door to the office of Siri at the Science Museum. A cascade of pears. A few leaves, because of course there would be leaves. Apparently a few maps. And a concerning robot going weep whoop, weep whoop, weep whoop. Tumble out. And amidst the chaos sits a Siri, with a very distant smile on her face, saying, "Don't worry, we're going to have a roller coaster with the space gibbons soon." You close the door and back away slowly. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.